Congratulations to Arsenal for getting to the Champions League final for the second time in their history and for the second time in about 20 years. The last time they got to the Champions League final was in 2006 when they lost that final to Barcelona. And in 2026, regardless of how disgusting Mikel Arteta's football is, he has successfully gotten Arsenal to the Champions League final again. So that is something to be happy about as an Arsenal fan. As long as I'm concerned, the man of this match today, there was Victor Gyökeres. From holding up play to linking up with his teammates, to the aggression. Although Mark Pubil was always on Victor Gyökeres, I think Diego Simeone assigned Mark Pubil to personally stay on Victor Gyökeres. Even with that kind of tight marking, Victor Gyökeres still was able to pop up in many important places on the pitch for Arsenal today. Even the goal Arsenal ended up scoring was Victor Gyökeres' aggression and his never say die. Even when it was like if probably safe, he could lose the ball, he still went for the ball, then forced Oblak back into the post, and he made that cross that Trossard took a shot. Oblak saved it, then he fell to Saka and Saka topped it in. So, as long as I'm concerned, Victor Gyökeres was the man of the match today. Ademola Lookman, this is the player that some Barcelona fans were saying that Barcelona should sign Abi. To some people, he can be good, but as long as I'm concerned, when games are serious, Ademola Lookman is not a good player. I was personally watching Declan Rice to see the important thing Declan Rice is going to do. I don't see. So long as I'm concerned, Declan Rice is still leaving up those 2 free kicks against Madrid. UEFA gave Declan Rice the man of the match. How? When Victor Gyökeres was on this pitch. There were 2 important moments of the game where Declan Rice actually turned up for us now. There were 2 tackles Declan Rice made in the box to stop Atletico from a shooting chance. Those were the best 2 moments for Declan Rice I saw on the pitch today. The best chance Atletico had today fell to Solot, and Solot absolutely miskicked the ball. Alvarez, another mediocre performance. For the Barca fans that are saying Barca should sign Julian Alvarez, shame una dey see am. I am not saying Julian Alvarez is not a good player. He is a good player, but if Barca wants to win the Champions League, Alvarez is not the kind of striker we need. The way the first half was going, if Arsenal didn't get that goal when they got it, the whole second half of this game was going to be very boring. But because Arsenal got that goal, Atletico were now forced to come out. And that was what made the second half a bit more interesting than the first half. Because Atletico were now trying to get their own goal. I must give credit to Arsenal defense, especially Gabriel. Gabriel was very solid for Arsenal in this game. There's nothing to say about any other player. There's nothing to say about Saka even if he scored the goal. He was having a very mediocre performance before he scored the goal. So was every other player. And it was that way because of the approach of the 2 managers. The only standout player, like I've said before on this pitch today, was Victor Gyökeres. All this one while they talk, concern any Arsenal fan. As long as they are concerned, they are in the Champions League final, and that is what is most important. Arteta, this is the time to properly turn your attention to the Premier League. Those remaining 3 games, they must be won.